What are you picking up today, Phil?
Yeah, I'm picking up Grits and Gears, #1. What are you going to pick up?
Cool. I'm going to pick up no one, #3.
Very cool, very cool.
When is he going to open the store?
Sorry it took so long, guys, but you know.
Where is it? Where is no one?
Good reads, Guardians of the Galaxy. Where's Grits and Gears?
The two that you're looking for, they're sold out. They're sold out. They're sold out.
Don't let this happen to you. Get your pull list into your comic shop today.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
Wrapped it up. And
Oh, first Avenger, you mean?
No, Guardians.
Oh, Guardians. Oh,
Guardians.
okay, yeah.
At the beginning, I was like, I liked it, but there was some dialogue that, like some of the jokes.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That's how I felt about the second one. The second one, to me, some of like the humor was like a little excessive. You know, I was like, oh, come on. You know what I mean? But I think now, like again, after watching the third one and going back and watching the second one, I'm like, okay, now this works for me.
Yeah. I think you
lot
have to
more.
go back and watch the first one and the second one. Like I literally went. I went like 2 days later and I watched 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it wraps it up.
Yeah, they work well. They
Real
all work.
nicely,
Yeah,
real nicely.
he really had a good plan
Yeah.
across all three of those movies. You know what I mean? Like you really see it.
You see the growth. You see like it is, man.
The character arcs work really well. Like there's stuff that like initially I had like some issues with like Drax, like the way he was portrayed throughout the movies. I was like, I don't know. And then I know a lot of that just comes from my bias because I feel like I wanted to be more like the comic books, you know. But if I separate myself from all that and just look at it as a character arc, like it's legit. Like it works. You know what I mean? Like that's a fully realized character.
Hello everyone, it's New Comic Book Day again, and I got some new comic books that I'm actually pretty excited for. I didn't think I was going to spend this much money. Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. I love me some Danny Ketch. I love me some Ghost Rider. So I'm going to give it a try. The interiors look really good. Promising. The Vigil. Bunch of new characters. Part of Dawn of DC, whatever the fuck that means. But the main thing is, it's Ram V. You got to give Ram V a shot. He's great writer. Venom, another consistent book. This new character or new old character actually. I believe he's from the 50s. He's introduced in the Free Comic Book Day comic, and he's really creepy. So I'm looking forward to this. Superman. This is such a good book. Such a good book. Williamson is doing it up. Campbell's art is unreal. I highly recommend this Superman book if you're looking for a good Superman story. And The Must, World's Finest. You already know what it is. Wade's killing it. Moira's killing it. Good Orpho story. So those are my books. Very excited to read this week. You guys have a great week, a safe week, and we'll see you next week.
Nah, I haven't been messing with it. I can't do it. Too much. I've been buying a lot of DC books. You hear that, DC? I've been buying a lot of your books. You know what time it is. It's time for my picks. I love my picks. I love their picks. I love your guys' picks out there. But now it's me time with my picks. All right. Here's my 5. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 34. This is the Enfys Nest cover for the 5th anniversary of Solo. Very dope. Very dope. They should actually build on this character because you would have a dope show with her stuff. Gunslinger Spawn number 20. Gunslinger's the best out of them. Spawn's second, King Spawn, but Gunslinger's dope. If you have his first appearance, big money, big money.
What's up, Council of Comics? Here we go. We got new books today. We're going to talk about them right now. I got my top 5. We got Avengers, a new Avengers #1, new lineup, new lineup of characters, new creative team. Jed McKay, the dude, is on fire right now, so I'm sure this is gonna be awesome. There's some characters coming back to the team that I'm very happy about. Vision, Scarlet Witch, Sam Wilson. So I think this is gonna be good, man. I'm looking forward to it. I would say that's a good one to jump on if you've been wanting to start up with Avengers again. We have the latest issue of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. This is another part of the Cold War crossover. We all know Sentinel of Liberty has been on fire. This has been a hell of a series. Pretty sad though, because I just heard it's going to come to an end this summer, which is like kind of shocking because it's been such a good book, but maybe they feel like not much more that they can do and go out on top, but whatever, man. Hey, I'll take it as long as I can get it. Now, this is my 3rd book. We got A Blast from the Past, Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider. This was the Ghost Rider that I really connected to, you know, in my teenage years. I got a lot of love for this character. This will be a flashback. This is set back in his heyday. He's also showing up in the regular Ghost Rider book right now, but this is more of a throwback. This is like another one of these Marvel miniseries they've been doing lately where you have a classic character and we're showing them in their era instead of bringing them into the now. So
Hey everybody, these are my picks for this week. Got Avengers #1, kicks off again. They're gonna fight Kang. Terminus is in there. Pretty fun book. This is a free book, Dawn of DC Primer. So come pick this up. This is like a showcase of like what they are going to have coming up. Here's a bunch of the heroes that are going to be getting their own books. Green Arrow's already got his own book. Shazam's got his own book. So does Superman, Son of Kal-El. They show you like the direction some of these things are going to be taken. Dawn of the new DC. There's new Unstoppable Doom Patrol, Green Arrow. In the back, there's a checklist of all the new stuff coming out. So this is just like a freebie. We have a few still left, but then they made one. If you're into variants, this is a foil variant of that book, Virgin foil variant. It's $10, but you know, cool pickup for the future of DC. These books, this is Jinx. This is like a la Sabrina. I really like these horror books that are happening in the Archie universe. I don't know if you've checked any of these out. Yeah. They are adult, but they are still part of the Archie universe. So there's like a whimsy about them that I really like. These are really well done. You saw they did Betty, Final Girl. Yeah, now we've got Jinx, her one shot. These are pretty cool. And it all kind of kicked off with Afterlife with Archie. So recommend, another book to recommend. Get the trade. If you have it.
Wanted to buy Legos there. I said, let's go. When we leave, we go to Target.
Yeah, for real. Okay.
I didn't pay for it yet.
I gotta tell you, first of all, doing Lego, like I've been doing Legos with my kids for like a long time.
Yeah.
That's like cathartic. That stuff is like therapy to sit down and do Legos.
I see people doing it and I'm like, to be honest, don't ask people doing Lego. That's so stupid.
No.
And then they like the Mandalorian, so we got a one that had Baby Yoda and Mando. And we did it together, and I was like, "This is so much fun, man!" So like, let's get another one.
There's something about sitting down with those instructions and building it, and you just block,
You know,
you
I
block
didn't-
everything else out.
I didn't know it came with instructions.
Yes.
Growing up, I always thought like you gotta use your imagination and build shit. I'm like,
No.
I can't do that. I can't build that. I didn't know like they literally give you step by step.
Yeah.
Shit. And I seen some cool stuff. They have like
Yeah.
the Back to the Future DeLorean at Target.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
if-
not. Listen, it is not a cheap hobby.
If you want to drop 150
Yeah.
on a Lego set, on the thing. But we do it. I was even thinking of maybe putting it on YouTube and like just us sitting there
For real.
and just doing a Lego thing together.
No, man, I think that
Do
would
it.
be
Do
that
it.
would
Do
be
it,
super
right?
interesting. Yeah.
I don't know. Then you might see me go, no, it doesn't go there.
Yeah.
No.
How you doing? This is Paul back with the Council of All right, my first pick is The Vigil. I read the thing on Free Comic Book Day. There was a little piece in the back, I think. So we're hoping to see what this turns out. A lot of keys in here. Catwoman because of Nick Leone. I just like Nick Leone's artwork. I like Catwoman too. It's kind of cool. Of course, my world's finest Dan Mora. I don't care what nobody says. Shazam was pretty good too. That was a good. That was a decent, happy read. Dan Mora is a great storyteller. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, got to have that. Okay, this is considered one book, but this is a negative space of JTC. These usually go for $20 a pop. You can buy it at your local comic book store. I think there's maybe 3 more to come out. Blade, Spider-Man, Miles, and maybe one more. I can't think right now. Moon Knight 25 maybe. Then on top of that, as Sam says, House of Slaughter, it is doing really good. Really good. That first arc, we'll let that be history. Second one was pretty good. This one's even better. Another sleeper to be on the lookout for is that World Tree. World Tree is by this guy, and it's like supposed to be brutal. There's something killing the children, but there's a lot of mystery behind it. So that's my top picks, and Afel draws feet now.
All right, I got my top 5. These are my top 5 covers that I picked up for the week. The first one I have is Suyan for the Superman issue. What is this? 4. This is the Bizarro. I think this looks crazy. And I got the Mark Brooks corner art. What you call it? The variant. So that was pretty cool. This beautiful Raza variant for Wonder Woman $7.99. The Tyler Christopher Negative Space variant for Avengers 1. That's dope. And the last one, I got the fall variant for Superman. This is a Lieber Mayhew, but I forget what number this is. It might be 4, yeah. But Lieber Mayhew, foil goodness right there. And that's my top 5.
What's up, Council of Comics? It's Cliff's Corner, where I share with you what my picks are this week. And I'm going to start off with Batman Brave and the Bold #1, which is an $8 book and oversized, but it is an anthology of multiple Batman team-ups. So I appreciate that. It is a team-up book, and that's all I really care about. Also, I got the Superman cover, haha. But one of the stories is a Superman story, so I'm very excited. And we've got the Flash, $7.99. 800 is the last issue. He's battling Granny Goodness. He's traveling between dimensions with Mr. Terrific and Our Man. What could go wrong? I love it. It looks like it's gonna head somewhere big. And speaking of big, Fantastic Four 700. Doom's back again. I don't even Doom's almost Doom was just messing around with Thor like 2 seconds ago, and before that, Tiger Division. So I don't.
All are beneath Doom.
You know, he wants to believe that, but he ain't proved it yet. So this is really cool.
All right. What's up, Council of Comics? It's Phil. It's New Comic Book Day. And yeah, Titans comes out this week. Superman comes out this week. But there's no DC books in my top 5, unfortunately. And there's even a free DC book this week. So you get that one too. But the Marvel ones, Avengers. #1. You know, do Avengers. You might as well. You gotta read Avengers. Come on. Fantastic Four. What is it? Issue 7 or issue 700? It's a double-sized issue. Looking forward to that. And Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, issue #4. And it's a good story.
Yeah,
and I've been enjoying it.
Good.
All right, and then we got 2 independents. The Seasons Have Teeth #2, because the first book was pretty excellent. So I'm looking forward to this. And I think I'm the only one in the council reading it. With the Moriarty, the Clockwork Empire, these have been good. They're kind of double-sized issues and good Sherlock Holmes story. So good stuff here. And those are my top 5 for this week.
Could be.
Yes.
And then, you know, Peter realizes he's been running from this his whole life, right? Like he got stolen and his mom died, but he still had the opportunity to go back to Earth a couple of times because of Avengers and stuff. So like now it's like, well, he never looked up his granddad. And I guess his granddad makes an appearance in the second movie. Right?
He assumed his grandfather was dead.
Well, yeah, because he's old. Right.
Yeah.
But but then that's the other thing, man. They make a joke about it. Mantis is like, Peter Quill's like, well, people die on Earth when they're like 50, and Mantis is like, 50? Why are you even born?
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna be dead soon. And then she thinks, oh my gosh, you're my
3 years
brother.
for it, by the
You're
way.
gonna die.
I'm sitting there in the movie theater like, oh man, it's like 3 years away, bro.
So,
but anyway,
yeah.
but at the same time, what was interesting was that at the end of that final scene, the final credit scene, across on the screen it says the legendary Star-Lord will return. And it was interesting to me because, first of all, the lettering was a very specific Guardians of the Galaxy font. It wasn't just like, Thanos will return.
When they have the yellow.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Comic Book Day. I got my infamous three. This week, sorry I wasn't there last week, but this week I got Guardians of the Galaxy. The artwork is freaking hot. Look at that cover. We got your favorite. That's your favorite, right?
Yeah, we broke up though.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Another.
I got that one.
Another hot cover.
Yeah, that's hot.
Nebula was so good. That's another cover. That's a nice cover too.
And Earth Divers. I love this comic. It's about a group of, it's in the future, and these guys go back in time to try to save their future by killing Christopher Columbus. And it's
This is a new arc though.
oh, it just started. I haven't. All right, well, I haven't started that one yet,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm still on the Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
So
That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, that's amazing cover.
I think there's a Virgin one over there. That,
Yeah. Sweet box.
and the last one, number 3. Can't. X-Force, man, gotta love it. They're like a demolition team. When you need something cleaned up and put away, you call these guys. These are the 2 covers I was able to get. All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Enjoy your comics. Peace.
Number 3, Superboy number 2. Listen, DC is really blowing me away with all the Superman books. They're really good, shockingly, really good, and interested to see how Superboy is going to handle this. House of Slaughter number 15. House of Slaughter is an excellent book. It's even rivaling now to me. Something's Killing the Children. I think this is the end of the return, the Butcher's Return, which is a great storyline. Got to get it. And last but not least, the Tyler Christopher negative variant. You're gonna see a lot of these in everybody's list because this is a beauty. This is a beauty. Look at that. Look at that.
Negative space.
Negative space.
Virgin cover.
Virgin cover. All right, those are my picks. You like them? Good. Now go listen to their picks and tell me what you think. All right?
I know you still love my picks.
All right, see you later. Peace out.
We'll see what that's all about. Next up, we got my favorite team, the Fantastic Four, issue number 7 or number 700, depending on your perspective.
700.
So we got Dr. Doom showing up for the first time in this series, and I suspect there'll be some shenanigans with Doom as always. I'm also grabbing 2 of the variant covers. This is a Walt Simonson, the legendary Walt Simonson, rocking this FF variant, as well as this one with a whole lot of FF related characters by Scott Koblish. I think this is going to be like an interconnected.
Yeah.
I think there'll be another one.
It's a wraparound.
Yeah. Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah,
Okay, so the rest of it's on the back. Okay. Good thing you're here because I don't know shit. And then last, we got Miles Morales Spidey. So this is another book I know everybody here in the shop likes a lot. This is continuing this new Carnage crossover. It's really just heavily focused on Miles and Carnage. There was a one shot last week, Carnage Reigns Alpha. So I was pleasantly surprised by how much I liked that book. I think it's interesting because I didn't expect them to grab onto the fact that, you know, was it Maximum Carnage, right, a couple years ago, that when Carnage possessed Miles and that actually had like an impact on him. He's still kind of feeling the effects of that, even though we weren't really aware of it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to this and seeing where we go. Those are my top 5 this week, man. Peace out.
Of course, Disney, Maleficent. So this is the start of her tale. Titans #1. It's a Jim Lee cover, right? Yeah. So beautiful covers. Yep. Brought back the old team. So interested to see what happens here. And then, of course, oh yeah, Nightwing 100 led into this, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. Like, he was like, yeah. So Nightwing 100 and then Titans #1. You don't have to have read 1,000 other comics. You can pick up Nightwing 100 and read it on its own, and then it sets up for Titans. And you don't even have to read that to read this. You just know that the Titans are back together, right? Nightwing brought back together the Titans. This, though, is a facsimile edition, again by Jim Lee. So he has the Titans #1 cover and now one from Marvel. This is a repro of the X-Men that he had done, X-Men #1. So it has a fold-out cover.
The biggest selling comic book of all time.
And this is what I was going to say is the #1 selling comic of all time. Millions of copies this book sold. It folds out on this end as well. So yeah, I don't want to damage it. But yep, classic Jim Lee. Recolored, remastered. Let's see if we got another splash page. I know there was one. I don't know, just like, there we go, Psylocke kicking Magneto in the head.
Classic.
Yeah. So, classic retelling, classic book. And those are my picks for this week.
Cool. The latest issue of Superman, the foil cover, is beautiful. So I'm grabbing that, even though I rant and rave against variants. And of course, because I want to round it out with something interesting, The Mighty Barbarians, which I read #1, it was really cool, so I highly recommend, and you probably can still pick up #1 in most places. And honorable mention, because it's free, is the Dawn of DC Primer, which you should definitely grab. And if you're feeling fancy, buy the foil or the blank so you can have people draw on it, but they're not free. All right, that's it for oh my lord, who am I? That's it for the Cliff's Corner this week. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe, follow our page. Don't forget about our giveaway video. Go find that, go like it, go leave a comment. You know, get yourself in there. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining us again for another New Comic Day. It's May 17th, and we'll see everybody soon. Peace out.
Peace out.
That's it this week, Council of Comics. See you next time. Peace out.
Peace out, everybody. I'll see you next week on New Comic Book Day.
Peace out. Wakanda forever. Oh, new Black Panther coming out.
All right, up there on the mystery boxes, what I have, it should be ready to go at the end of the week. They're gonna be $29.99. You'll get 10 comics. These books are from the last maybe 6 to 12 months. Really nice variants, some first issues, first appearances, some books that are in the top 10 list in the last few weeks. We got like first Spider-Boys, some of them Star Wars ones. There's only gonna be limited to 50 books, 50 mystery boxes. So every 5 boxes, I'm throwing in an incentive. I have one in 10s, one in 25s, one in 50s. I even have a one in 100 that I'm throwing in there. And some trading cards, some stickers, some little goodies, and should be ready by the end of the week.
Thanks for joining us on New Comic Book Day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Leave us a comment and subscribe to the channel. Enter on the. We're looking for our 500 subscriber, so go comment on that video. You could win a Heroes in Crisis set, a photo, a drawn photo card by Green Shirt Guy, and of course the 9.8 graded CGC book. Yet to be determined. So, make a comment on that video. That one right here.
Give me some explosion, Cliff.
All right, everyone. That was free comic book. Do it up. Do it over. Are we rolling? Bye, everyone.